This is AI.R. Artist in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City. Well, hello, I'm John Cullum, and
you're the remnants of John Cullum.
The remnants of what?
The remnants of John Cullum.
What's left over, huh?
You're the remnants of John Cullum, and I'm the remnants of Emily because we're tired.
We're tired of what?
We're tired today.
I'm not tired. I'm feeling full of vim and vigor.
You were going to say piss and vinegar.
Well, Emily,
say it.
Piss and vinegar.
Okay. So, here we go.
Yes, what are we going to talk about,
The subject is...
What?
When you were young...
Yes.
Girl.
That was a long time ago.
No, when you were younger.
Yes.
Who inspired you as an actor? What actor did you see, did you hear about, did you want to be like? Was it a movie star? Was it a teacher? Was it the name of someone like John Gielgud or Paul Scofield? Who?
Well, almost all American actors and almost all English actors were inspired by the movies. They watched the famous, and Humphrey Bogart, Edward G. Robinson, Alan Ladd, and all
Cary Grant.
Cary Grant, yes, particularly Cary Grant, and
but who inspired you?
Well, I just acting just was something that I did. It was like a sport. I was a tennis player, but I never took any lessons. I never took any lessons as an actor either.
But you studied with a teacher at the University of Tennessee.
That's right. Well,
Dr. Soper. You mentioned him many times.
Well, I was very influenced by Dr. Soper because of the plays he chose. And he chose all American plays, things that were playing on Broadway at the time. So I was more familiar with people like Arthur Miller and Tennessee Williams when I was in college than I was after I came to New York, and even when I met them.
I think you're saying that what inspired you were the roles that were written.
That's right.
As opposed to you wanting to be like an actor that you'd seen.
That's right. The one actor that impressed me the most when I was very young, before I came to New York, was when I saw Marlon Brando in The Men. I suddenly realized that's the kind of actor I want to be, because that's the kind of actor I was.
And yet you didn't go into the method acting.
No, not at all. But
John, you're a rugged individualist.
Yes.
I can't get you to say you wanted to be like Scofield, you wanted to be like Laurence Olivier, whom you admire.
I admire all of those actors, and of course I've worked with the finest actors in the world. Richard Burton, I've probably been on stage with Richard more than any other actor. And Richard inspired me in many ways. But you know something? I learned as much from Richard's faults as an actor and his attitude about acting that I didn't like, that I decided I didn't want to emulate, as I did from the things that he was great at, because I could imitate the things that he was great at, but I couldn't be like Richard, because he had his own style that was extraordinary. And people like Bob Preston.
Bob Preston.
He was incredibly strong on stage. Nobody could take the stage away from Bob Preston. Nobody could hold a candle to him when he turned on his energy.
What I remember about Bob Preston is each word, every single word was clear.
Well, one of the things that I learned from almost all the stars that I worked with and that I saw is that acting requires tremendous energy and strength and vitality. And the great actors never let that down. They always bring a tremendous power to what they're doing.
Are you a great actor?
No, I'm not a great actor. I'm a very good actor. I've inspired a lot
What's
of people.
What's a great actor? Name a great actor.
Well, to tell the truth is, any good actor is a great actor. True, I'm a great actor as far as that's concerned.
John Cullum is cagey.
No,
he is
it's the
funny.
role. It's the role that I played, and that's why I'm more inspired by people like Moss Hart and L.J. Lerner, and directors that I've worked with, and the writers that have written for me, and the roles that I played are the things that inspired me.
Well,
I just love to act, and
I like that. I like that as an answer.
Well,
what
thank you.
inspires John is the role in a play, not another actor, but what the role requires or means to him that he identifies with, that he wants to create or recreate.
I aspire to a lot of actors, but that's a different story.
Okay. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Emily, for asking, and I hope we please people, and we'll see them next week, right?
Yes, we will see everybody next week.
So long. This is AI.R. See you next week.